From Atlanta. Hi, Deanne. Vancouver, Newfoundland, Milwaukee, Maryland. Ooh, Chicago. US and Canada. Everyone is here. That's great to see.
Yay! Yay, everyone. Welcome. Good morning, good
Thanks for
afternoon, no matter
joining
where
us.
you're tuning in from. Thank you, Katie, for helping me start the show. And you know what? This is my good friend, Katie. I've known Katie for a lot of years. I'm not going to date us, but I lived on the island of Cozumel, where this beautiful lady lives. And what a hotelier thing to do was on your Sunday day off, what would we do, Katie?
We would go to the beach together and hang out at a hotel
Yes, we would.
and
And
get
the
some
swim up
sun.
bar. The
Yes,
swim up bar was our best friend. That was our Sundays.
absolutely.
Those were the good old days that we
They were.
remember.
Yes.
Tell us if you've ever been on a swim up bar in Cozumel and where is your favorite swim up bar? Because swim up bars are a lot of fun. I
It's,
have to say. I can
yes.
see lots of reactions coming in and all the love. Thank you, spoiled agents. You're so great. This is my friend, Katie Crouch, who is the International Sales Manager with Park Royal Hotels and Resorts. How are you, Katie?
I'm doing very well. Super happy to be here with Spoiled Agent today, with the mega webinar with everyone from the U.S. and Canada, and just to talk about some new stuff that's going on in our properties and some of the stuff that you guys might already know, but just a little refresh.
That is perfect. Well, we thank you. And you're always kind. You always look phenomenal. Your presentations are great. And you're so generous. You've given a prize again. Do you want me to say what that is? Or do
Yeah.
you want to
So
announce it?
you you go ahead. You do it.
Okay, so one agent that tunes in live and stays on until the presentation finishes, so right before the Q&A starts, will have a chance that one agent actually will win a 3-night all-inclusive stay for two people. Guess where, guys? One of my favorite destinations, Grand Park Royal Puerto Vallarta. So one lucky agent here is
Yay!
going to Vallarta, and you can take a person with you, all inclusive, 3 nights, 4 days for two people. Thank you, Katie. Look at your reactions you're getting.
I know I got a
And
lot of hearts. Thanks for the heart.
yes.
Thanks so
So, yes, so much love for all
much.
of you. So, all you need to do to qualify is stay on. You don't need to ask a question. But guess what? If you have a question, please ask it because Katie is the utmost, most informed person you're going to meet. I mean, she's in destination on the island of Cozumel, right, Katie?
Absolutely. I'm here in beautiful, sunny, very hot and humid right now, Cozumel.
There you go. I wish I was there with you, let me tell you. But so please ask your questions. Make sure you put them in the Q&A box. And we are want to say hi to all of our team on LinkedIn, YouTube, as well as our two Facebook groups, of course, US and Canada. So if you're tuning in on those places, not here on Zoom, but those places, please put your email so we know you're tuning in and we can add you into the prize. If you're here on Zoom, please don't add your email. We already have all your info. Let's keep the chat flowing, of course. And again, just friendly reminder, Q&As go in the question box. And this session will be recorded, so don't worry, you can come back to refer to it anytime. And of course, you could find it on our new YouTube channel, which I'll share with you in just a moment. And without further ado, Katie, I'll let you get started.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm going to turn on my video so you're not distracted by my beautiful presence while I go through the presentation, right? We'll turn it back on at the end of the presentation. Alrighty. So I'm here today to talk to you about Park Royal Hotels and Resorts. And this one really likes to be on the front page there. I don't know what's going on. We tested this before we started, so let's try to get out of
It's a
here.
very nice picture. It doesn't want to
It
move.
is
It wants to
very,
be in
I'm
the
gonna stop
spotlight.
sharing and then start sharing again
I
because I
think
don't
it
know.
wants to be in the spotlight. I think that's what's happening.
It does. I think so. All right.
So not to
Let's
worry,
try
we're
again.
coming
Sorry
right
about
back
that.
on.
Technical difficulties. Can everyone see that screen now?
Not yet, but it's something's happening. It is coming up. I see a big suitcase, which is my camera,
All
but I
right,
will
let's try
make
this
sure I'll
again.
put my face back on just so everyone knows if they're just tuning in that we are coming back. And here it comes. Something's happening. I can see it. And there we go. Now I see that first slide again. in
All
full
right.
screen.
Okay, great. All right, let's
And
try again. Thank you,
there we
everyone.
go. All
So,
good.
talking to you about Park Royal Hotels and Resorts today, we are a Mexican owned, all inclusive resort chain with 12 destinations in the United States, Mexico, Puerto Rico, and Argentina. You can see here we have 10 resorts in Mexico, and you can see we have one in Puerto Rico, one in Argentina, and two in the United States. So, we're very international corporate office. And our essence is to make sure that all of our guests are inspired and have memorable stays in all of our resorts. We have great destinations with our properties, and you can see here we have two different types of brands in the Mexican properties. We have the premium brands, which is Grand Park Royal Cancun, Grand Park Royal Cozumel, Grand Park Royal Puerto Vallarta, as well as the Park Royal Beach Resorts. For me, these are all inclusive 4-star family properties. We do have one that is EP. Park Royal Beach Acapulco, Park Royal Beach Cancun, Park Royal Beach Huatulco, Park Royal Beach Ixtapa are all inclusive, and Park Royal Beach Mazatlan is an EP property. You can see here that we have plenty of room categories available in all of our rooms. So great hotels for family getaways, destination weddings. Of course, always Cozumel and Cancun with the larger properties. Puerto Vallarta, beautiful location. And we'll get to that where you can see the situation of that beautiful property here. And Park Royal Puerto Vallarta, known for its nightlife, beautiful romantic zone, and we are about 10 minutes from this destination. We have the ocean view room categories in all of our rooms. So you can see here a nice expansion of beach with the swimming pools overlooking at that. We're in a really great location in Puerto Vallarta. So not too far from the airport, not too far from downtown, overlooking the Banderas Bay. So a really great location in Puerto Vallarta. Beautiful room categories with vibrant colors throughout with the nice decoration with the wood accents. And you can see here that we have all the amenities that you're looking for in all of our rooms. Again, all of these rooms are ocean view, so you're always able to walk out on your balcony or terrace, depending on the floor that you are on, and enjoy any of our room categories. And you can see here that we have our 3D images, which we will share with you at the end of the presentation, so that you guys are able to download those or take a look at any of our room categories in this 3D imaging to help sell this to your guests. More than 10 dining options with the buffet restaurant, the sports bar, Mexican buffet or Mexican cuisine in Frida. Nice seafood options in the restaurant El Pescador, and Italian options as well. A really nice bar overlooking the bay, beautiful ocean views right in the lobby, and then bar and terrace the Huichol. Something very important that we have in some of our properties is the Equinox. These are rooftop bars and terraces that have the best views of the destination due to their location. But of course, we also have my favorite, which is coffee and ice cream in Cafe Soleil, but snack bars and something to do every day. So you can see here we have that rooftop pool. This is adults only. One children's pool with some splash area, and 2 swimming pools overlooking the ocean that we saw in a really great photo at the beginning. Always activities and kids clubs, spa and gym, and of course, if you have meetings or incentives, this hotel is also good for that. Destination weddings are a hit in Puerto Vallarta. It's a really good destination for that, especially our location with the sunset right on the beach area. So Grand Park Royal Cozumel, my personal favorite, great for scuba diving and snorkeling as a destination. But you can see here that we have this beautiful property situated right on the ocean with the swimming pools and restaurants here. And it is really great architecture. It has the Mayan style throughout the property. Cozumel, everything is easy to get to. So we're really close to the airport and really close to downtown, which makes going into town shopping very easily for your guests. It's not going to cost them an arm and a leg to get downtown and do some shopping and come back to the resort for food and beverage. We have ocean view room categories and deluxe nature view room categories. We are the largest hotel in Cozumel with 342 rooms. Very spacious, comfortable rooms here. You can see this is a nature view room category and an ocean view room category here. We have one king bed or two double beds. Our property offers 24-hour room service and of course Wi-Fi throughout the property. You can see here that our rooms are spacious and comfortable. Here we have the in-room safes in all of our room categories and lots and lots to choose from. All right. So in Grand Park Royal Cozumel, we have Veranda, the Andiamo, which are also restaurants that you will find throughout the properties. We also have Frida and the Pescador. So we try to maintain the same brands throughout the property. And again, coffee and ice cream are my favorites. Bikini Bar that has the tacos and Marlin Azul that has those munchies for during the day. Swim Up Bar Cruceros is adults only. We have an adult only swimming pool. For those who did not bring their children or want to get away from their own children, they can come and hang out over there. Or we have the family pool, which also has a swim up bar. And then we have our main pool area that has a swim up bar as well. We have our lobby bar, which is called Chac Mall, and a sports bar. So you can see that our swimming pool is adult only. Is an infinity pool, and this is the adults only pool right here in this picture. We have our activities staff, kids club, the gym, and the spa area. We have the one of the largest areas for convention centers, which is great for destination weddings because you have that plan B, right? The Grand Park Royal Cancun is a beautiful resort with an expansive beach area, and you can see that it's located right in the heart of the hotel zone here in this area, close to shopping, close to people that would like to go more party centric. You can see this here. With 346 room categories, we have some definite newly renovated room categories: the Royal Tower, the villas, Villa Junior Suite, Villa Plunge. These are all now adult only room categories. So you want to make sure that when you're booking, you'll see that it says 18 and over for certain room categories. So you want to be on the lookout for that. But we still offer that deluxe ocean view, the swim up ocean view, and the family suite that is available in this property. What is really nice is this property is also all ocean view room categories. So all rooms are ocean facing. So you have that beautiful view. And in Cancun, you have the sunrise, not the sunset. So the sun is rising every morning into your room. Have a great day of sun. And then it sets over the lagoon area, which is actually behind the hotel. So we'll have a good picture of that in just a moment. But you can see here with all of the room categories, that beautiful swim up there, semi-private, the newly renovated Royal Tower room categories with the jacuzzi in the room. Now these have additional amenities. So now they have butler service and a surprise gift in all of the rooms, slippers, bathrobes. All of these things are included in these newly renovated adult only properties. The villas are absolutely wonderful. My favorite is actually the plunge pool room category. It's very spacious rooms, but having that really cool plunge pool just to kind of take a dip in. You can see that here. Beautiful ocean front property. Nice high level televisions. Oh, the flat screen, the new flat screen TVs and everything like that. So you can see that this master one is really great for spreading out and you know, having a lot of space for that 7-night stay. You're not feeling like you're cramped into a room category. Many options for dining here. We have 5 restaurants, 2 snacks. So here we have of course, our Italian and our buffet area, but we also have seafood and Mexico cuisine, and this is really great. Flor de Sal, that's my favorite, chilaquiles for breakfast. You have to have that if you come and stay at this property. But also the Koi International, the Oriental cuisine, We offer the teppanyaki tables. Those do require a reservation, so you want to make sure that when you arrive at the property, your guests are looking to get those reservations because it's definitely an experience. We have the Grand Prime Rib House. This is really great. This does have an additional charge, but it is fine cuts of meat and seafood available at an additional charge, and reservations are required. So if that's something that they're looking to do a little extra special during their stay, this is included in the royal room categories. So you want to make sure that your guests are, want these additional experiences, that they're booking those upper room categories. That's going to be what gets them those additional perks in this room category. Best coffee and ice cream, cannot stress that enough, with the snack bars, taco bar, and pizza. So you're never going to go hungry in the Grand Park Royal, and you're never going to go without a drink. Beautiful swim up bars, and this does also have an adults only swimming pool area, and then a newly renovated infinity pool overlooking the ocean for the family. We have the beautiful lobby bar, which is called Casis, and then Equinox. This is a 360, really great view of the lagoon here in Cancun, and that's where you can appreciate the sunset in the Cancun area. So I definitely recommend the Grand Park Royal Cancun for all of your needs, destination weddings, families, family getaways, that kind of thing. And you can see here, so this is the lagoon in the behind this picture where you see the sun setting, and in front we have that beautiful beach area. Daily and nightly activities. We do offer the Kids Club, a beautiful spa and fitness center surrounded by lush gardens. And this one is also great for conventions and meetings, right? Destination weddings are a hit on this beautiful beach that we offer. And you can see here, our next property is Park Royal Beach, Cancun. Now, this is located about a kilometer and a half, maybe a little bit less from the grand property. They do not share amenities, so that's very important. There's no sharing between the two, but you can appreciate here that beautiful expansion of beach in the Park Royal Beach, Cancun hotel. And this is actually one of my favorites because it has a really great location to the Isla Shopping Center. It's right across the street, so it helps with all my shopping needs. And there's a H&M right there. So, okay. So they also have this beautiful water park that's great for families with smaller children. You can enjoy these properties throughout the day. This space, the kids will not get away, and it's located right next to the snack bar. So, an easy walk to get something to munch on while your kids are playing in the water park. You can see here the Isla Shopping Center in this area, but also really great location in the hotel zone with that beautiful Caribbean sea. 310 rooms in this hotel. Something that's very important with this hotel, it does not have ocean view room categories. So if your guests are looking for ocean view rooms, this may not be the property for them. We do have comfortable rooms available for all of our guests, and we'll go into that. So we have the deluxe view here. It's a little partial, but it's not ocean facing like the other ones. We do offer Wi-Fi throughout the property. You can see here, very spacious room categories, very comfortable. The family suite is going to offer that additional space, and up to 6 guests. So when you have the larger families, or the families traveling with that teenager that just turned 13, but you're not going to let them stay in their own room that now pays as an adult, this is that room category that you guys want to reserve, okay? So you can see here it's very spacious with 2 bathrooms and a living room area. We also have the family suite with the terrace. So that gives you an added luxury here with the jacuzzi on the terrace, and just more luxurious kind of stay here. Still that spacious family suite with the living area and the sleeping area. 9 restaurants are available in this property. And you can see here that we're keeping in line with the room category or the restaurant names with the Italian buffet and the Mexican restaurant as well. Plenty of bars and things. Plenty of bars and snack bars available here in this property. but also the swimming pool, the swim up bar in the swimming pool area is really great. This one also offers an adult only swimming pool for adult only enjoyment. It does not offer a swim up bar, but the bar is just like steps away. You can see here that we have the best Equinox bar, rooftop bar here. This offers that 360-degree view of the lagoon and the ocean as well. So lots and lots of stuff to do in the Park Royal Beach, Cancun. Great for families and with the daily, nightly entertainment, spas, and fitness center. This has got a beautiful beach as well as Grand Cancun for those destination weddings. Plus, you can use that Equinox rooftop bar for an ocean view wedding without all the sands. So Huatulco, one of my favorite places that shares between the green of the beautiful mountainside of Mexico, but also the beach areas. Incredible locations in the Tangolunda Bay area here. You can see where we're located, only 12 miles from the airport. So very close to get to your hotel. We do offer, in this property, we have a beach club. So we do offer that tram transportation to that beach club, and you'll be able to see that in the layout. Nice, spacious room categories, free internet throughout the property, 3 swimming pools. This is exactly what I wanted to show you. You can see here that we offer the property up at the top, crossing the street down into the beach club that is offered in the Huatulco property. Here we offer the nature view room categories, ocean view room categories. You can see here spacious, airy, light-filled rooms that are great for any family getting away, as well as those extra spacious rooms for families getting away with that 6 or more. Again, these are more family properties, so we want to focus on the families. And then people are looking to do that honeymoon with the Royal Master Ocean View Room category. 9 food and beverage centers here in the Huatulco property. So you can see here, again, we're keeping the same names throughout of our things so we can keep you guys eating good with the Italian, the buffet, Munchie snack bar. Of course, you got to have tacos when you're in Mexico. A beautiful lobby bar, great swimming pool areas, a really nice deck that's just good for having a drink, chill. Who doesn't want to lay in a hammock when you're in Mexico, right? So beautiful beach area in the beach club there, but also the swimming pools on the property are really great to enjoy. We have the kids club for entertainment plus the entertainment staff. This property does boast a tennis court, so those of you that like to do a little tennis on your vacation, we have that available, gym and the spa, but also really great spaces for meeting rooms and destination weddings. So Mazatlan, very important to point out here, is an EP hotel. This is not an all-inclusive property. All of these rooms are ocean view, really great location in the destination. It is a smaller property for us, so it has 1 swimming pool, 1 restaurant, so that you can have breakfast or lunch or even dinner and then explore out into the destination of Mazatlan to enjoy their beautiful food. I heard they have really great like seafood there, so you gotta eat it up. So you can see where we're located, very close to the marina in the destination. We have the Deluxe Ocean View King Room category, and then we also offer the Deluxe Ocean View Twin Room category. So you can see here very spacious room categories, comfortable. We offer the kind of an upper room category with the Premier Ocean View available here. You can see a little more spacious, the jacuzzi in the room. We have the restaurant and bar areas available in the Mazatlan property. Remember, it is EP, so this will have an additional charge. The buffet restaurant and the Blue Marlin snack bar. The infinity pool that overlooks the ocean, the spa, the gym, and even a small event spaces in Mazatlan that are really great. Destination weddings are available, as well as groups and incentives. Our Ixtapa property is beautiful. So you can see here where we're located on a beautiful beach in Ixtapa, Mexican Pacific area. Great for the sunsets in Ixtapa. 228 rooms. You can see like an expansive swimming pool area, but also the kids swimming pool area with a really great location in the destination. If anyone's familiar with Ixtapa, nice, comfortable room categories from the deluxe nature view room category to the premier ocean view room category, but we also offer that royal deluxe room. And this is going to just give you an extra added space for your family to spread out a little bit more. We have 7 restaurants and bars for you to enjoy. Again, seafood, buffet, Italian, snack bars, all of the things that you can enjoy. And what is even better, a lobby bar. So here's an extra added amenity for the bar that we offer in Ixtapa. The chill bar is open with until 2 a.m. So for those of you who are late night drinkers or like to have a little extra cocktail while you're on vacation, this is a really great destination for the guests that you have. We have this swim up bar in this area over here and the beach bar. So again, you can see a better view of the splash pool for the families and the kids, daily and nightly activities with the kids club, spa and gym, and a little bit of meeting space in this area, not as big in others, but definitely something for backups for if you have a destination wedding on the beach and you need a little space or just decide to have a cocktail inside. Now, Acapulco is one of our hotels that has been 100% renovated due to the hurricane that we experienced about a year and a half ago. This property opened at the end of March. So you can see here they kept the same layout and design, adding a couple of different things, but we're keeping, the classic style of Acapulco in line with our brands and resorts. Really great location in Acapulco. It's a hilly destination, so be ready to go up and down here. 208 room categories, and you notice it kind of goes downhill because it's located on a cliff. So you take the elevators and the tram and everything that to get on down to the beach area. So we have the standard room category. These are nature view. Then we'll have the pool view room categories and then partial ocean view. This newly renovated property is like you're going to be in a brand new hotel with all of the renovations that they experienced after the hurricane. So it's definitely one to take a look at if Acapulco is on your list of destinations. Here we have the snack bar right on the beach area. Lobby bar with that great bay view in Acapulco. And Acapulco is known for its fun nightlife, but we do offer the lounge bar on the property. You can see here the children's splash pool, the gym, the spa, daily and nightly activities, kids club, just a really great property. I think that I invite you to check this one out, especially with all of the great renovations that have taken place. I feel like it's a brand new property for you to get to know. We do offer those destination weddings in Acapulco as well. Now we have Los Cabos, and these are not hotels that I'm going to talk about right now, are not sold with our tour operation, but you can just see the destinations that we are in. So Los Cabos area here, this is a smaller hotel, and I do believe that's why we don't work with the tour operators in this with this one, right? So we also have Puerto Rico, the smallest Greater Antilles, but it's a really great location. From what I understand, because a lot of people ask me the question, is it close to the cruise ship port? It is not. Just FYI on that, okay? So Puerto Rico, a great destination, just so you know that we have the Park Royal hotels in this destination for you and your guests to visit. So Miami Beach property, it is a smaller hotel, but a really great destination because, who doesn't love Miami for a getaway, right? So you can see where we're located, close to the North Beach hotels, about 10 miles from the nearest airport. Comfortable, spacious rooms, very, eco chic kind of design, swimming pool. We're across the street from the beach area. So you can see Orlando. If you need a stopover hotel, you need a hotel for getting close. We're located in Kissimmee, so it's not, it's about 35 minutes from that Orlando area. Great for shopping. But really spacious room categories. We offer the family suites in this hotel. So I think this is a really good hotel for hotel for your money in the Orlando area, in the Kissimmee area to get close. So we have tennis courts, fitness area, swimming pool, and Buenos Aires is our next hotel. And this one we're going to talk about what a great location it is in Argentina for people who are really looking to sightsee. You can see here where we're located, 2 blocks from Plaza San Martin and La Florida Street. So, it's a cosmopolitan area with lots of things to do. Really great prices right now. Everybody likes to go to Argentina. The food is absolutely delicious. It is a smaller property, so you want to keep that in mind. But they are spacious room categories. The junior suite properties, little sitting area, sleeping area. We offer the ambassador suite and just extended room categories like the family suite for larger families. All of our properties will offer the destination weddings, so you want to check that with each property. Meetings and incentives, we're always looking for great business. We've gotten some really great awards over the years in all of our properties, so you can see how we're doing with all of our hygiene and safety. We are continuing with all of those health and safety measures that we offer in destination according to each country's rules and regulations. We are green properties. We do our best to stay sustainable in all of our properties, so that is something that we have. We're offering the app in all of our resorts right now, so that makes room service, towels, all of that just so much easier. And we can share our tools with you guys, virtual site inspections, and all of these things on our site here. And this is what I talked about earlier in the presentation, where you can get that 3D and 360 of all of our properties. And we really appreciate all of you guys taking your time out today to take part in this presentation, get to know our hotels, and just, oh, that's it. I'm gonna go back. And just get to know and refresh if you've taken this before, and just know about all of our updates that we have coming. We're looking forward to a really great hot summer, but also a really great fall and winter season. So we look forward to you guys. So I think right now we'll start some Q&A. So does anybody have any questions? Oh, what did I do?
That's all good. We've got lots and
Oh,
lots and lots of questions as always. These are like the best, most educated, amazing agents that know how to ask great questions. So I've just thrown in a couple links. So Canadian agents, I've thrown in the link for the Park Royal on Spoiled Agent. So you've got agent resources, fantastic agent rates, guys. If you're looking to get away, you've got fabulous, fabulous rates at all the properties. And I don't know if you know, Katie, but I can't see you yet. You might know that already.
oh,
And then, of course, there's the link for the US agents and as well our spoiled webinars on YouTube. So if you want to see more webinars like this, of course, there and of course on the page of Park Royal Unspoiled Agent, you'll see many more webinars. So lots of great things. And of course, we've got the description there so you can get right into those. So if you have to run, we understand. We know you're going to be telling all your clients about Park Royal Resorts, and we appreciate that. But if you'd like to stay on for the Q&A, by all means, feel free to do so. All of you that have been on with us so far, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook groups, and here on Zoom, you're already qualified for the prize. So if you have to go, that's fine. We understand completely how busy you are. And we really appreciate you taking the time to come here. Last message I'd like to give you before the Q&A, please go to Spoiled Agent. Go to the Park Royal page right now because we have our spoiling partner right here, Park Royal, and you're going to see on their page this amazing contest that is going to be there for Travel Agent Day. So do not forget, of course, to visit. There's a fantastic contest there, and you would have a chance to win a 3-night stay for all-inclusive for two, depending on where you're tuning. If you're entering in the Canadian site or the US site, there's a chance to win 3 different prizes right now, each of 3 nights for two. Make sure you visit the site, visit the Park Royal page on Spoiled Agent and just go along and check out because our contest is still happening. We're here to spoil you every single day. We couldn't do it without our amazing partners like Katie Crouch, who is phenomenal and who was one of the first ones to say yes. We did it first come, first receive. That's why Park Royal's there on May the 5th. So that contest is there and open until Friday, guys. So go and tune in and jump in, just click on that link. You're going to answer, you're going to be the best at this contest because there's one question that you have to answer. And all of you are going to have the advantage because you just attended this webinar. So, okay, we're going to go through the Q&A now. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. And let's get started with this Q&A. I have actually some from our Facebook community that I'm going to go to first, just so I don't forget. And maybe they're some of the same questions we have here in Zoom, but of course, different agents. So reservations, are they required at all of the properties? Is it just your teppanyaki?
The teppanyaki is only available at Grand Park Royal Cancun, and that does require reservations. In all of the
Oh,
other properties, it is first come, first serve. You want to be, you can check. Usually the hotel knows when it's the high time, right? So from like 6 to 8 is kind of a low time, and then from 8 to like 9:30 is a busy time. So you want to make sure that you know you have time for you guys to enjoy the restaurants, right? So, but
okay.
only Grand Park Royal Cancun is reservation teppanyaki.
Okay. And then speaking about restaurants, someone asks, do you have, here is it, is there an AO restaurant at any of them?
What is
And I'm not
AO?
sure what AO is. Let's Google it.
Okay, good. Because I was like, I never heard of
What's an
it.
AO restaurant? Maybe that
Yeah, didn't know what
agent,
that was.
um, yeah, I don't know what that is. So, sorry, if you don't mind, if you're the agent who asked that question. Oh, adults only. Oh, thank you,
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Tamika.
help us.
Yeah, we
So,
obviously we
adult
need to
only
go to an
restaurants?
adults only restaurant ourselves. My brother owns one. I should know this term. Go ahead.
Exactly. Oh, yes. No, we do not offer adult only restaurants in our properties. Um, it is all for families where our family properties are predominant. So yeah, no, nothing exclusive, just the swim up bars and a couple of swimming pools are what is going to be adult only.
This is me laughing at myself for not knowing what AI is. That's me and those emojis. Okay,
Yes.
we're going to go with the next questions here. Again, agents, if you have to run, we understand, but we're just doing the Q&A at this point. Is the bedding guaranteed with two queen beds?
The bedding is guaranteed when you reserve. So we've started to update our room categories so they're very specific. So our room categories now you will find on the tour operator sites double, king, and those will help you to assure the bedding that you are looking for because that reservation is going to go straight into that room with that bedding.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
And can you tell us about the beach area at, is it rough or rocky at in Ixtapa or Vallarta? Or Vallarta,
So
sorry.
uh, Vallarta is it's not rocky. It is a seamless entry. But it will have this throughout the year. Like it'll go from a smaller beach to a bigger beach. It has something to do with currents and all of that stuff. So sometimes it's a little bit more extended, but it is not a rocky beach. You can go in and you can surf, and it has waves and stuff like that. But it's definitely swimmable. And then Huatulco, it's also accessible in that property as well. Easy entry into the water in front of the beach club area.
And you mentioned Ixtapa.
Oh, Ixtapa, I'm sorry. I thought you said Huatulco.
No,
Yes,
that's okay. That's
Ixtapa
my
also
bad.
has a swimmable beach area. Sorry, I get those mixed up all the time. I don't know why. But Ixtapa also has that entrance into a little bit rocky because we do get those comments. So they do, recommend the water shoes for Ixtapa. But yeah, it's easy entrance. But I would recommend if you have sensitive feet. And I don't have sensitive feet. I can walk anywhere.
That's amazing. Yeah, people
I
pay
know.
money for that at the spa. You can do it
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Okay, is
Yeah.
delivery of room service included?
So in the Grand Park Royal properties, Grand Park Royal Cancun, Grand Park Royal Puerto Vallarta, Grand Park Royal Cozumel, you have 24-hour room service included. In the Park Royal Beach properties, which are the four-star family properties, such as Park Royal Beach Cancun or Ixtapa or Huatulco, they do not have room service included. So you want to keep that in mind.
Okay, and you've got fact sheets all on Spoiled Agent,
All
and
of
you've
our
also got,
properties are there, as well
yeah,
as I think our fact sheets are on there. Our wedding packages are on there. I think
through,
those links to the 3D images are
they
on there. But that,
are.
yeah,
Yeah, so it's a
yeah.
great resource for you to go. I've got that
Mhm.
in the chat box for everyone. So if you're
Good.
wondering, you're talking about a certain property and you want, sometimes I know you're booking with the tour operators, but you want to check for yourself. Right here, you've got the info straight from the source, of course, as
Exactly. And
another
you know, if you're
tool.
trying to sell it to a client, you can just download that fact sheet and send it to them. Be like, here are the options, and
Yeah.
that way they have the information themselves as well.
That's great. So if a client is departing late, let's say their flight is at in the evening, can they stay after checkout, to enjoy the facilities?
Yes, we do offer that late checkout. Sometimes, depending on the season, you will have to give up your room, but you are able to stay on the property and enjoy the facilities until it's time for you to go to the airport.
That's really nice. Okay, and then I have a couple more about destination weddings, but I'm going to go through some of the others and then we'll get back to weddings because we've got quite a few. So thanks, agents, for that. Brandy says they have a large group coming to the Grand Park Royal Cancun next week, and
Yes.
they wanted to know if there's a way for them to have a special welcome amenity and who could they contact? Is that a possibility?
Yes, have her write to me and we'll send that over
Okay,
to the director of sales with my
absolutely.
email. And
Yeah.
if she sends that to me today, we'll get that over. We may need like a rooming list or something like that so we can add notes to each room knowing that they're traveling together and, let everyone in the property know.
Oh, that's great. So right away, why don't you
Yeah,
just include the rooming list? That's a good suggestion. Then
yeah.
it's there. Okay.
That way we don't have to
So
go back and forth with
that's
that.
right. Since
One
they're coming
email.
next week, that's a
Yes.
smart idea. Okay. So I'm putting in Katie's info right here into the chat box in just a second for everyone and also for the person that just directly asked that question. In the meantime, do you have any adjoining rooms for families?
So we have the family room categories available for sale, and those are going to be the larger room categories. And if you notice in the pictures, they were usually uh, um, a living room area that is usually like the sofa is a sofa bed, and then the room with the two beddings. And also we saw that throughout the properties. We saw that in Park Royal Beach, Cancun. We saw it in Huatulco. We saw it in Ixtapa. We saw it in Puerto Vallarta. So all of these hotels have these family suites. Not necessarily connecting, guaranteed connecting or adjoining, but we offer the room category available for families.
Okay, that's fantastic. And do you have day passes if we can sell to clients? Let's say they're coming to Cozumel, and if
Yeah.
so, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So usually our day passes, we reserve those for travel agents that are coming to visit the property. But we don't usually sell day passes, special, not after the pandemic, they stopped selling day passes to outside guests. And they just focus on the guests that are paying on property, just for spaces and things like that. So, we do not currently offer that for sale, but we do offer that for travel agents.
That's fantastic. Do you have a plunge pool, any rooms with plunge pools with king beds? Plunge pool rooms with king
Uh-huh.
beds?
The Grand Park Royal Cancun offers that villa master plunge pool, king or double bed. I think in the
Okay,
picture it might have just been the double bed, but they do offer it with the king.
of course. And do all adults have access to the adults only pool, even if they're not in the Royal Select rooms?
Yes, that pool is open to all adults only over 18.
Okay, fantastic. And is there a butler that helps set up restaurant reservations?
Yeah, so your butler and those room categories, especially the Royal Select room categories, Villa room categories, will help you with your reservations in the restaurants and all of that stuff.
Wow, fantastic. Okay, sign me up.
Yeah.
And I had a client ask if there's a way to upgrade their drinks at the Grand Park Royal Cancun.
Well, from what I understand, I mean, from what I know about this property, there's no there the drinks are open for everyone. There's no drink plan that's higher or lower than others. It's there's the drinks are the same in all of the bars and swim up bars and all of that. We don't offer like different drink packages.
Of course, that makes sense. Okay. Let's see. Now, next question. What's the best way to get for guests to get to the shopping area for the Grand Park Royal Cancun?
So in Cancun, I walk to that shopping area. I mean,
Same.
it's about 20 minutes, right? But you can also take the bus in Cancun. It's a like I don't know, 14 pesos now or something like that, or 15 pesos. And you just go. It drops you off. It's about 3 stops from the hotel, and it's a very popular stop, so they're always going to stop there. And that takes like I don't know 7 minutes for the bus to get there with all the stops that they have in between, but it's really easy to get to.
Okay. And okay, and someone's asking for the presenter's contact information. I'm just going to throw that in the chat once again for you. Someone else is asking if you could please put that page back up with all of those links, please.
So that presentation, do you guys download that? Or if not, I can send that. So what I usually do after we're allowed to send one email to you guys with our list that we get. So usually what I do is I do a group email and put those
Links
links
in.
into that
Yeah,
for you guys
okay.
to get. So yeah, so that's what I can do. Just give me probably the end of the day or once Sabrina gets me the emails, and I'll do my thank you email with the links all in it.
So you'll get that right to your email. That's amazing. Okay, next question. Can you talk a bit about accessibility, please?
Okay, so each hotel is a little bit different, and I'm gonna specifically first I'm gonna start with Cozumel because I know that one the best. So we do have it is an accessible hotel. I would say that we have the access with the elevators, the room categories, and things like that. Just in general, the grounds in Cozumel are a little rocky. Just to getting from restaurants to the beach area and things like that, it's a little bit difficult. And so I say we're accessible, but not so much friendly. And I feel like Park Royal Beach Cancun or Grand Cancun, they're definitely more accessible with their walkways and things like that. Ixtapa, Huatulco, I wouldn't recommend Huatulco because of the way it's situated on the property. I feel like it would be difficult to get around in
Hmm.
that case, but Ixtapa is a little more easier. Puerto Vallarta as well. But none of our properties are accessible by beach. We don't offer those beach chairs to get in. You can get close, you can be in the pool area, but not necessarily on the beach. So
Okay,
that's what I can say. I think we are accessible, but I think some of our hotels are just not friendly,
of
right?
course. And then you talked a little bit about Vallarta in the very beginning, but could you just refresh on exactly where it's located?
It's located in Banderas Bay, close to about 20, no, 10, 15 minutes from the romantic zone. It's going up the hill a little bit. I don't want to mention other properties around it. But it's up. So it
15
is
minutes
about
from
30
the,
minutes. Yeah, 15 from
okay,
romantic zone and about 30, 40 minutes from the airport because it does kind of like wind up a little bit. So just getting through there.
okay. Is there an extra cost to use the gym at the Grand Park Royal Cancun?
At one time there was, they have eliminated those extra costs for the access to the gym and well,
Okay,
spa has additional charges, yes.
okay. And at any of the locations, how late do the kids clubs stay open? Or do any of the resorts offer in-room babysitting services if the parents would like to go out at night?
Okay, so we do offer the kids clubs are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, with the resorts will offer babysitting services at an additional charge. However, for example, Cozumel, you cannot go scuba diving and leave your children with a babysitter or the kids club, that
Makes
kind of thing.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but each hotel has its rules and regulations because depending on the hours that you're requesting, you may have to pay transportation for that person to get to and from the property, or at least from the property on checkout. So that is kind of an individual hotel question, pricing, and rules and regulations, but they do offer that service.
That makes total sense. Okay. Next up, someone is asking for a copy of the slides to share. Is that something you can share? Maybe I can leave their email and you could send it with them directly. If
Share the
that's something you
presentation.
can share.
In those links, each hotel has a presentation. So if you're looking for a
Okay.
specific hotel, that it's similar to this presentation, is not as long. I
Yeah.
promise it's not as long. But each hotel has a presentation slide in English,
Oh,
Spanish, and
perfect.
Portuguese.
So
Right?
everyone will get those links. Okay, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
in those links you can find hotel specific presentations. Now, if you need my long presentation, I can send it to you.
Okay. How many rooms are at the Huatulco Hotel?
Huatulco Hotel, I think it was, oh my goodness,
Now you're
130.
putting
No,
us on the spot.
I know. Now I have to go back to my slide and look at it because I don't remember.
No problem. While you
It was
look,
at
I
the
can ask
beginning
you.
of the presentation. Hold on, I
That's
should have this
right.
memorized, right? I'm
That's
like,
okay.
I've been on
Um,
vacation, okay?
oh no,
133
nobody's.
rooms. Yeah,
How
I was
many?
just 133
Well,
rooms.
who can remember with so many properties? I couldn't, that's for
I
sure.
was thinking that was what it was. I was like, I don't want to say a lie, so I just was like, okay, I'll look it up.
You better
So,
check. That's right.
yeah, exactly.
So do you have to book direct to get the agent rates? Yes, right?
Yeah, so agent rates are booked directly with the property, and I did see someone that reached out, and this was one of those questions that they had written to someone like a week ago. So, because I was on vacation, if you want to resend that to me today, I am here now, and my vacation response is off, so I'll be able to get emails. And trust me, I'm going through all of them, but I'd
Oh,
be
no
happy to help
worries.
you.
I think they
Mhm.
wrote reservations, but I'm going to
Okay.
send this person your information directly once again so that they
Yes.
have
Yes.
that. Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
on you. So, do any
Okay.
of the kids' clubs have programs for autistic or special needs children?
No, not at this time. We don't offer that kind of service
No problem.
for autistic or special needs children.
Okay, and are there agent rates for the properties in Florida?
Miami and Orlando are on our travel agent rate page. Puerto Rico and Buenos Aires are not on our spoiled agent rates page.
Okay, very good. And so when you go to visit, well, you'll see, there it is. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to send you, Chuck, I owe you her email. Just give me 1 second. Do you offer a travel advisor booking bonus program to earn gift cards or comp nights?
Currently, at
Excuse
this
me.
time, we do not have that. It's one thing that I've been working on for like years, but hopefully, we'll have something set up by the end of 2025 to present for 2026. And I think that you guys will be very pleased with the offers that we're going to be having. So we are working on that, but it's not something that we currently offer.
I'm very excited. Well, Spoiled Agent's going to be able to
Mhm.
tell you all about it as soon as that goes. Okay, I would like the links and today's presentation, please. Okay, so I'm going to leave that in there so that,
Mhm.
I mean, you'll get the links anyway, but there's certain people that ask for the actual presentation that I'll just leave that in there so you can see that. Someone says, I think I lost connection during the presentation. How many properties are all inclusive?
So, our seven of our Mexican properties are all inclusive, um, and the rest are EP. So
Okay,
seven all
perfect.
inclusive.
And then I'm going to get to some of those wedding questions that I had on our social channels here.
Okay.
I'll just have to find out where I put them. There they are. How many weddings per day? Excuse
One
me.
wedding per day per property. That's what we do.
One wedding. Oh, that's fantastic. And can you tell us about the commission?
The commissions are directly with the property, depending on the package that you reserve.
Okay. And it goes, is it on the package? Do you pay on the extras or how does that work?
Each hotel is different because we have three different packages, and you can also set up an a la carte. The wedding coordinators that get back with you for that can break down the commissions for you.
Okay, perfect. How far in advance should you confirm wedding reservations?
For me, I think sooner the better. Just because if you wait to the last minute, some date that you might be looking for is unavailable. So, as always with wedding planning, we're already receiving 2026 dates and reservations for destination weddings. So, the sooner the better, in my
Absolutely. And
opinion.
maybe it's better to say this, how far in advance can you book?
So we have available rates available for 1 calendar year with all of the tour operators, and then if they ask us for more than 1 calendar year, so for example, right now you can reserve till May 27th, 2026. But if we have people looking for June, July, or either other dates in 2026, we are able to quote them.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic. So yeah, the sooner the better, like you say, because lots of great, great
Yes, and we
destination
like
weddings
to
are
try to
happening.
we like to get that early business too, and my we love our tour operators love to book early, so we try to get all that we can on our books.
Okay, and your property in Puerto Rico is not inclusive, all inclusive, or is it?
It is not all inclusive. I think it's very difficult to find the all inclusive in Puerto Rico,
Yeah,
but
I,
no.
I
So
yeah, I would
only the
agree.
Mexican properties except Mazatlan are all inclusive. The rest of the properties, Orlando, Miami, Los Cabos, Buenos Aires, all of those hotels are not all inclusive.
Fantastic. Well, we really appreciate everyone and all your fantastic questions. Katie, thanks for staying with us. I think we
Thank you
had close to
guys.
50 questions. You're amazing. So thank you, Katie. Do you have any final words that you'd like to share?
I just want to thank everyone who stayed through, asked your questions, because those are my favorites. That means that you're really interested and that you guys took your time out today to participate with me and listen. And we really appreciate you. And thank you.
Yes, and don't forget, click on this link that I'm putting in the chat right now. US agents on one side and Canadian agents on the other. Now, if you've already entered, don't do it again because literally we're going to have to pick them all out so we don't send any doubles into the pot when we're going to do the drawing for TA Day. All the winners are going to be announced on the 11th of June, and you'll have till Friday to be able to enter to win all our suppliers' prizes and watch the beautiful messages because it's still the celebration of you, our amazing travel agent partners. We couldn't do this without you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And also our suppliers, amazing, just like Katie, for giving us not one, but two prizes, of course, here for TA Day and, of course, every webinar. So thank you, Katie. And thanks everyone for coming today. We